Last episode of Western Michigan Broncos Dynasty, we took on the Toledo Rockets, and this game started off kind of tough, honestly. We had a blocked punt, ended up giving up a touchdown early here to a Toledo team that really we should have dominated from the start of the game, and instead we were kind of in a little bit of a hole here and had to kind of fight our way back into this football game, and we actually ended up doing that here. Nice play here to Meredith. Ended up getting a touchdown right there, tying it up. And from there, well, things kind of got a lot easier. Their next drive, we were able to come out here, immediately get some pressure on their quarterback, force him into a bad decision, which is running into the end zone and then getting tackled, which results in a safety, if you didn't know that. And then 4th and 9 here, 16-7. We just took a shot here towards the end zone and able to come up with the touchdown right there. And that was pretty much all she wrote. We were in clear control for the rest of the game, and we ended up winning that one 39-21. So now we come into here, our final game of the regular season. And this game, we're pretty much guaranteed to be in the MAC Conference Championship game. But it's always good to keep getting these wins, keep stacking them up, especially if you want a shot at getting into the college football playoff, which we want to do. We want to at the very least, try to get a bye, which we got last season. That might be tough. It might, honestly, the Power 4 conferences just might be too good for us to actually realistically get a bye. So we might end up having to, at the very least, have a home playoff game, but we would like to have a bye. We're going to try to do that anyways. But Alec Manor, his final regular season game here for us. He has been very good. His 2 seasons here with us. Was a transfer, I believe, from Stanford. So, I'm going to miss him, honestly. But we do have some talented receivers coming up behind him, and we're probably going to the portal again. So this game here against Kent State is, it's really a methodical drive that we want to go on here. This is a different playbook. I decided to change it up to the Arizona State playbook. Just kind of wanted a different feel. Going to play around with some different playbooks just to kind of see what's different out there, honestly. Been using kind of the same Texas playbook with this Western Michigan team here since the start of the series, so I think it's time to switch things up a little bit, kind of see what's in here, and so far I'm kind of liking it. No single back or anything like that, so that's kind of disappointing, but Umadu has kind of just been piecing up this Kent State defense right here, and going to be a handoff here to Jamal Haley. Has not been a lot of running room for him this season, as much as we got last year, so 3rd and goal here, looking, throwing, touchdown. And we took a lot of time off the clock, and yeah, I don't know, this year's team, I feel like offensively might be more consistent, but I don't know, it just feels like we don't have the big play ability like we had last season for some reason. I'm not sure why, but able to get a sack, almost get a fumble recovery right there. But 3rd and 24 here, and going to be hit as he throws, and of course he gets it off a dot as he's getting hit. I don't know what that's all about, honestly. It feels like no matter what, the CPU will kind of just get these dots as they're getting hit. We throw those get turned into interceptions, but the CPU throws it, and it's right on target. And tough throw right there. Pressure came in, and 4th and 7, we're going to go for it. Feels like the right decision. We throw this one, and that is pretty risky, honestly, that comeback route. I do like throwing those in this year's game. I don't know why, but I used to never throw comeback routes. 2nd and 9 run here for Umadu. I used to never throw comeback routes in these EA football games, but some with College Football 25, they're actually, like, usable. Good coverage, so we end up running the football. Of course, the ball pops up because the quarterback can't ever run with the football and not fumble it. What are we going on here about? Come on, guy. 3rd and goal here. Going to try to spread them out, run it. Should be easy, should have some space, and we do. And there's a touchdown. Jamal Haley, also his final regular season game. He's a senior. He will be out of here. And then Kent State battling back a little bit here. Able to get a nice run going here. I forgot that Kent State has nice uniforms. Or actually, I do remember Kent State had nice uniform. I was watching Bengals rebuild, and there's a drop right there. All the different combat. It's so weird that Kent State, out of all the schools, had all these just different combinations. There's Henry Williams, who's was injured last game, I believe. Or was he injured the game before that? I believe last game he was injured. This is his first game back, so nice to have him back on the field. And then 4th and 10, they're going to have to kick a field goal. I keep a normal defense out most times because I never know if someone's going to fake it. And they make their kick quite easy. Upsets me how easy it feels like the CPU makes kicks now. 3rd and 10, trying to step up in the pocket and just, I don't know, good coverage right there, honestly. Just didn't really find any holes in the zone. So Kent State here now going to come back. And they're going to find a hole in our zone. And that's going to be a first down. So now 1st and 10 again. Kent State throws this one. Throws it at the referee right there. But 1st and 10 here. 42 seconds left on the clock. Going to be a screen play. We try getting out there. There's one of our guys getting upended by a lineman. Our linemen never upend anyone like that, I've noticed. For some reason, they just engage with them. So all the time in the world here. And our guys give up a touchdown. Not sure how that happened. But we give up a touchdown here to close out this first half. So it's 14-10. They started at midfield because I accidentally onsided it. But 2nd and 21, we end up getting a sack right there. They lose 11, so that's good. Now 3rd and 15, they gain some of that back. Quarterback drifting back. Gonna take a sack. 4th and 29, so no field goal attempt for them, even though they started at midfield. They're going to end up punting this one all the way up from the 30. So, from their own 30. I mean, that's just really a bad drive by them. They're right back in this game, and then we're able to just come out, bomb them over the top right there, touchdown, just like that. That's something that's been missing from this team all season, honestly. Just not very, we just can't really get those opportunities, and we can't really capitalize because the blocking hasn't been as good as it was last season. So nice deep shot touchdown right there to Aomatter, but just hasn't been enough of that this year. I mean, we're still 9-2, 4th and 2 coming up here after we stop them. Defense has kind of been something that's really good for us. And another comeback route right there, able to get it. Aomatter kind of finding some space right there, picks up a couple extra yards. But this is what it's been. It's been kind of methodical, drives down the field. The run game hasn't been as good, so we have to get Jamal Haley involved in other ways like that as a receiver somewhat. Tried running this football and, some space. We pick up the first down, was just, you wish you would get more there. So 3rd and 4. We're just going to run here. Zachary Carr decides to run into Umadu, and then he does this weird go-back animation because someone decided at EA that to have all these bump animations in the game, in the open field. We get a touchdown with Haley. I don't know why there's so many just stupid bump animations like that, if I'm being honest. It's kind of annoying, truthfully. But 2nd and 21, 4th quarter here, 28-13. We get an interception. It's Wiley. He picks it off. And he is going to take this one back to the house. A little bit of taunting. But Larry Wiley, redshirt freshman. So this is someone that I brought in. And this is the best thing about this defense this year is that this is really the first year where we're really starting to see the fruits of our labor. As we have brought in, I think, some really good defenders here. Still some mix of guys who were here from day one. But really starting to see, kind of the work that we put in to build this defense, and it's starting to get a lot better. I say that, I go on about that as we give up a touchdown here late to Kent State. I'm going on about, we've really built up this great defense, and here we are giving up points. To make this a 2-possession game, and guy just kind of runs into the end zone. And so we end up marching down the field, and we kind of do a little garbage time touchdown with Jamal Haley, kind of as a FU for score in that one. But either way, it is going to be a victory for us. We're going to move to 10-2 on the year. And yeah, Jamal Haley, 94 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns on the day for him. Some good passing yards as well. So honestly, despite all the weird stuff here in this game, a lot of drops, a lot of just missed opportunities in the passing game, which is kind of what it's, again, it's what it's been all year with this team. And the run game was good, but not great. And I think that's really the difference between last season and this season, is that the running game has been good, but not great. A.O. Manor, 6 receptions, 105 yards, and then not much else from anyone else. Again, that's just kind of what it's been. A.O. Manor will have a great game, and then everyone else is just kind of there. Brendan Buttonsleish is not a guy that we brought in. But, you know, here is, 2 sacks from R.W. Cobb, and then able to get pressure. And that is something that's really nice. We can get it, just rushing 4 at times. We can really get it when we bring the blitz. So there's that. So MAC Offensive Player of the Week is Jamal Haley. So that's really nice. He's won plenty of those in his time with us. And we're going to take on Akron in this MAC championship. I believe the last 2 times we took on Toledo and we got blown out by them. So we get a new guard, Javante Ebron from Valencia, California, right guard. Bring him in, and then we have a bunch of guys who we're doing pretty good on. We got some 4-stars who are still looking at us, and we're first place with them. That is another free safety. We're looking pretty good with these corners. Got a tight end that's looking at us. We got a running back we're trying to bring in as well. So pretty good on the recruiting front. We have a 5-star that we're trying to get here, and so we are going to hard sell here, and then probably, there we go. And the A and the C minuses should be enough to make this a worthwhile hard sell, hopefully. And then we are going to DM the player as well. He might have some visits late. I don't actually think he should have any visits, but looking at some right ends, 86 block shedding. We got to get on this guy's board here, and we got to do it quick. Not too many interesting schools on his board, so we're gonna look around here, see where can we take some hours from, where are we good enough to take some from. And Venzel Osmeal, we're gonna look. We already know what his we kind of know a lot of his stuff here. A championship contender, but we're gonna put 10 hours on him, and then we're gonna send the house here for Von Gore. Morton is really similar as well. Jamie Morton, also really good block shedding, but Von Gore looks a little bit better. 85 strength, 86 block shedding. I believe Morton was like 70 something strength, 85 block shedding. Want to get guys with a lot of block shedding. So here's how the college football playoff bracket looks right now. As of right now, we have a bye, but I don't expect that to stay. Granted, I've edited this video, so I know if it does stay or not, but I think the ACC championship game will probably be Miami and probably Pitt. If I'm looking Pitt, potentially Boston College, but it's going to be, there's 3 ACC teams in here with Pitt, Miami, Boston College. So whoever wins that will probably end up getting a bye, and those other ACC teams are going to end up staying. So the MAC Conference Championship game here, and I'm not sure how many more of these we have. I want to try to get that architect a coach ability path. We have not played our rivals the past 2 seasons. Hopefully we will, but either way, let's get into this one, and we get a sack on 3rd down. Good coverage leads to a sack, so not this year. This won't be our last MAC championship game, but there's a good chance next season will be. 3rd and 10. We can't pick up the 1st down, so we're gonna go here, and nice of my lineman to push him to the 1st down. So we come back here, 3rd and 10. Again, offense stalling a little bit at times. I don't really see anything, so we're just going to run for this with Umadu. He has 90 speed, so able to pick up that first down with relative ease. First and goal here, looking, throwing this one here to Chandler, who does not get a lot of playing time. And thought about running some Wildcat, decided not to. We tried getting rid of this football before we get hit. Like I said, the blocking just hasn't been great. So fourth and goal, and we're not going to be able to get out of this one. Tried sneaking out the back here, but ends up getting sacked. So doesn't matter too much because there's Wiley again, gets the interception, ends up running backwards because he gets caught in a stupid stumble animation that adds realism to the game. Which I can't break out of at all. I have to wait for the whole animation to play out before I can take control of my player. Classic E. I mean, what is this? Come on. Get that nonsense out of here. 2nd and 5, though. We come back here looking, having the drop back extra deep in the pocket just because pressure's coming in and these tackles are just not holding up as much as I would like. I have to keep Haley in to block, and we just complete that comeback route right there. So, pretty good stuff here. Run a screen play. And with the blocking, you never know if they actually will go out and block. This time they do. We get to the 2. We come back at the 1. Going to hand this one off to Jalen Buckley. Buckley was our starting running back the first year of this dynasty. And eventually gave way to Haley through near like the end of season 1 and for all of season 2. And then we give up a catch right here, and then it gives us unnecessary roughness nonsense. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Maybe the MAC refs are starting to put the screws to us because who knows? Maybe we're flirting with leaving the conference. 2nd and 14 here after that disastrous run play. And then can't get to the receiver after he makes the catch. Kind of put his foot in the dirt and left us kind of standing still. 2nd and 10 here. And their quarterback's going to get sacked and fumble the football. It's Button Slice? I don't know. So I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He is a real player, I believe. So we get to the 30, the 20. Do we have enough juice? No, we do not. The tight end runs us down. Not sure how he has enough juice to run us down. He was running routes and stuff, and then he's able to run us down with these. Come on. Either way, we get all the way down there, and we get the sack, and he just kind of picks it up right there. Just my ball. So we come back here, and that is going to be just short of a touchdown. Going to get 1st and goal at the 1. Going to put a man in motion, and then we're going to bring an extra man in to block, and just walk right in for Jamal Haley. I mean, just as easy as it can be. I think anyone watching this video could have run in for that touchdown. So 3rd and 5 here. That's going to be a overthrow. And tough day for the Akron quarterback outside of that one drive that ended in the fumble. And we throw this one that's almost intercepted. That was a hard flat right there. I was not expecting that. Expecting him to carry the receiver up top. Instead, he didn't. And then we tried taking a shot deep. And because nothing developed underneath, so we tried finding something here, and that's just not thrown in the best spot, a little bit behind the receiver. Didn't want to throw it in front of the receiver. Then we throw this again, and I'm not sure how Umadu was able to rifle that one in there. That was a tight throw, but he was able to. So Haley here, now going to try to make a man miss. Going to be brought down after picking up 9. So we're going to come back again here. This time it's Buckley getting some carries here. Seems like in this Arizona State playbook, it kind of mixes up your running backs a little bit more. So pretty nice stuff right there. Meredith, 2nd and 7. Going to turn into 3rd and inches right there. So we're going to come back. I formation, sneak it to get the first down. Then we're going to come back 1st and goal, sneak it again. And we are going to get the touchdown right there. Running touchdown for Darren Umadu right there. And we are in pretty much complete control of this game, up 21 here in the 2nd quarter. So quarterback making some adjustments here and throws it up here, and this guy just gets beat off the line and we can't catch him. Touchdown Akron. They get on the board, and Akron gonna try to fight back in this one. just kind of beat his guy off the line, honestly. Just had enough time to throw it. And, yeah, 1st and 10 here. Going to throw this one underneath. I would have liked to wait it. I would like to have waited a bit longer to throw that one, but I saw our tackle get beat. Had to get rid of the ball. And that's kind of been the issue this year. It's just like the tackle spots have not performed as well. We've had to just we haven't been able to let some of these longer developing plays develop. And we've had to kind of get things away quick. Sometimes we can get stuff like that to A.O. Manor. And, you know, he's kind of our break glass in case of emergency guy. 3rd and goal here. Umadu going to throw this one, and that is going to be a catch for Zachary Carr. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And it is going to be 28-7 here. So they're back down 21. Savage. And now 2nd and 10, and they're going to run the football. I wasn't expecting that. 3rd and 4 here now. So what do they got? Empty set. Throws this one, and that's going to be dropped. So 4th and 4. They're going to have to punt this one back to us. And now handoff here to Haley. Spinning. Gets hit right there. And just trying to get, again, not a lot of room. I mean, it's not like we're not running the football. And then we just have to dump this one away here to Wooten. 4th and 3. We're going for this. You know, in Dan Campbell's house, it would be disrespectful not to go for this. I like putting the running back on a streak right there because that kind of clears out the underneath routes. They kind of have to take him up and make sure he doesn't beat him. So this is a cool play here in this playbook. You kind of get that little swing out look for the receiver. And if they're playing zone, they kind of forget about him. So I really like that play. PA Flood. It's my first time running that. Then we throw this one, and that's risky. 2nd and 1 coming up after that. I saw that defender playing the hard flat there, and I thought, oh boy, this is getting picked. But we were able to not get intercepted, and we come back 2nd and 1, pick up the 1st down with the run play, and we're dominating Akron here, 28-7, 3rd and 3. Going to be a handoff here to Haley, and we can't pick up the 1st down. 4th and 1, we're going for it. And this is where I decided to run some Wildcat here. And we get some nice blocking right here. I wish 76 would just make the decision to block that guy quicker. Right? There's always this weird hesitation from these guys to block people. But either way, we're able to run another Wildcat play. 2nd and goal here. And this time, Wildcat touch pass. It's going to be Haley to Buckley for the touchdown. So Jamal Haley in his final MAC game gets a passing touchdown. Pretty nice stuff right there. 35-7 here. This quarterback has all day. Throws it up. We're going to switch on. We're going to get the pick. Larry Wiley gets the interception. And that should just about do it here. Larry Wiley, redshirt freshman. And, yeah, quarterback just throws it up, and Wiley able to pick it off. 35-7 is going to be your final here as we defeat Akron to take home our 2nd MAC championship title. 2 MAC championships for this program, 2 for Darren Umadu. We will definitely make it a 3rd, but that 3-peat might see us leave the conference if that happens. So 25 of 42, 1 touchdown. And Jamal Haley had the better pass and completion percentage. Only had 1 pass for a touchdown. Jamal Haley, rushing touchdown. Buckley, a rushing touchdown. Umadu, a rushing touchdown. So kind of a weird little game here. But yeah, finding new wrinkles in the Arizona State playbook. I'm liking it, honestly. Zachary Card with a touchdown. And then, yeah, A.O. Manor with a good game. Meredith with a good game. Just nothing that exciting, honestly, in the passing game. We're just not as dynamic, but I think we're more consistent, if that makes any sense. We can get up and down the field when we want to. You know, kind of just testing things out, trying things out. It's been kind of a season of us kind of testing things in the MAC against these opponents. So Wiley with 2 interceptions in this one. Buttonslush had the fumble recovery that was almost a touchdown. So we win the MAC championship, our 2nd. Yes, we had a trophy room in this game to go look at that, to remember those results, but we have them in video. So we're going to advance the week here. And we get a new commit, Quentin Cornelius. I'm glad these pop-ups are back. But we get Quentin Cornelius, and we're still in first place with these guys. They've all reached their top 5 or top 8. Von Gore, we're in first place on. I'm happy to see that. That's a guy I really want to bring in. Program tradition goes up to a B- now, probably due to us winning the MAC championship. So winning championship games like that helps your program tradition, and I believe winning bowls as well. So let's see. I don't know if winning playoff games helps, but bye week right now doesn't say anything, but we are going to take a quick look here at the CFP bracket, kind of see where we're expected to be. And yes, Miami wins, and so Miami was the ACC championship, so they get a bye, and that means Boston College and Pitt both make the playoff, which means there's 3 ACC teams in here. And if the ACC is going to be this competitive, if any one of these conferences is going to be that competitive, it's going to be really hard for us to make a case to and it looks like we did well on Brenton McGrady. It's just that I believe Clemson's getting in on it now. So I've been thinking about what conference we would move to. It's not going to be the Big Ten, just because I don't think the Big Ten would take another Michigan school. Avery Johnson was the Heisman. But the conference I've been thinking about is potentially the ACC. That's a conference who I think would... Conferences now, these are some defensive awards. The way conferences look at expansion is what TV footprint can we add by getting this school in here. And for the ACC, you would be adding Michigan as a TV market, I suppose, right? That's kind of the logic I'm thinking of. So we're going to be taking on Iowa, and the Big Ten already clearly has a Michigan, so they don't need another Michigan school. They don't need 3. So Iowa is who we're going to take on in the first round of the college football playoff, and that is going to be a home playoff game for us. So, and here is the recruiting class, almost a draft class so far, and it's looking really good right now. You know, lots of 3 stars, but also a good amount of 4 stars as well. And we still have a long way to go with outside these recruits. Still some 4 stars that we're gonna have to get in here, and a bunch of 3 stars. So the days of us getting 2 stars are long gone. It's 3 and 4 stars, and maybe the rare 5 star for us right now. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you like this kind of different format. I'm gonna try to, if I can, I'll try to get 2 games in an episode, and episodes that aren't like play the moments or anything like that. I'll try to get multiple games in if I can. Sometimes the game might warrant being its own episode, sometimes it doesn't. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, if you're still listening to me talk right now, why don't you hit that like button? And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you can keep watching the series as I upload it. Hit the bell notification too, so you can get notified when these videos go up. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.